Wob wob, this is my intro. Wob wob.
What's good, YouTube? Is it now 137 so here today to show you guys how to get Ascendant materials. Now everyone keeps asking me make a video about how to get Ascendant energies or shards fast. Well, I'm afraid to say there is no fast way to get it. It is a grind, but I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to hopefully improve your increase your amount of shards per week and energies per week. So firstly, public events. Obviously everyone knows we get them from them. Your first event of the day, I believe, delivers you a package to the tower, so you will always get one off one event anyway. So I would probably hop in, do one event, and if you do get a package for it, you know that it happens for one event a day. I tend to avoid events because I never get anything for them, so I don't see the point in them. But next we're going to talk about all this stuff over here on the left. Now, Iron Banner and Control or whatever's here won't get you anything like Ascendant Energies or Shards. Maybe in the future, but definitely nothing we've seen so far. The Daily Heroic Story, if you go into it and you change the level to the hardest level, which isn't that hard, believe me, you actually get 2 Ascendant materials. Now I solo these every day. It's really easy. So you can get 2 Ascendant materials. They could be energies or shards. So let's just say, for argument's sake, that's 2. Let me just grab a pen here. No, not 2. It would be 4. Yeah, okay. We'll do the working out later. So you go to level 28 and that's plus 2. We also have, no, set destination. We also have the weekly nightfall. Now, if you're lucky or unlucky, depending on which way you're looking at it, for me, it would be lucky to get Ascendant materials from a nightfall strike. But if you do, you can get 8 to 12 of either or, depending how lucky or unlucky you are. So I'm just going to write that down as 10 materials average. So we have 10 there. So next is over on this side, the Vanguard and Crucible. You want to play these all week until you get 100 marks for both. And what this allows you to do is when you have your armors too good to be replaced by anything you can buy, you take your Vanguard marks, you take your Crucible marks, you go to the vendors in the tower, the Crucible vendor and the any one of the ones that use Vanguard strikes, any of the factions or any of that stuff, and you buy one armor piece. Now these are specifically going to give you shards. When you dismantle them, you get 2 or 3. I believe it's 2. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember because I haven't done it for a couple of weeks. But so you're gonna, if it is 2, just from doing them 2 things, you're gonna get 4 shards per week. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's better than nothing. It's better than a kick in the teeth. Let's put it that way. And then next, you want to do the raid. So you want to get a character up to level 20 and run the raid. Now I know the raid's not for everyone. But if you can do the raid and you do the raid, you're going to know that there's a possibility of getting 4 chests, which could all have some kind of Ascendant material in. So that's 8 on its own. And then you have 3 or 4 other drops from bosses. I think it's 3 actually. 3 chances of getting more Ascendant energies or weapons or armor. So let's just say, on argument's sake, that's another 10 materials if you're unlucky enough to only get materials and no armor or anything. So that equals, so there's, oh yeah, I forgot to say, the Daily Heroic Story, that's 2 per day. So for an entire week, that's 14 materials. So that's going to be 4 for dismantling, 10 for average raid, 10 for average on the nightfall strike, and then 14 materials for the heroics in a week. So in a week you can get 20, 34, add 4, so that's 38 possible materials. Maybe a little bit more if you're lucky, maybe a little less if you're unlucky. Who's inviting me? Oh, David's come online. So let's just say, for argument's sake, 35 materials a week. Now how do you improve that? How do you increase your chances? And this is going to really piss people off, but if you level up 2 other characters, the exact same one as the first one you'd got, so mine was a Warlock, I've already got a second Warlock and I could get a 3rd Warlock up to level 20. What this means is, once you've done everything on your first character, you trade your armor over onto your second character and do it all on him too. And then you take all your armor and you do it on the 3rd guy as well. This is going to give you a possible, I can't work this out, let's say 100, so 30, 90, 105 If we're going off 35 a week, that'll give you 105 materials a week, which you can then trade to your main account, put it all in the vault and pick it up on your main account. Along the way, you may get some legendary weapons, some legendary armor, some legendary engrams, blue engrams that may change into legendary armor, which you can also dismantle and get shards from. But we're not going to count those because that is just random. So let's just say, on argument's sake, over 3 characters in a week, you could get 100 shards, 100 or 100 energies, or a mixture of both. What that means, in 2 or 3 weeks, you build that up. You have backup reserves of your shards and such things. So then you might only have to do it for 1 week on 1 character. Now I know it's long and it's boring, but if you want these shards and energies, this is probably the best way to do it. Or if you've got the time to play that much. I know it's hard, some people have work and responsibilities, etc. But I'm just giving you options. If this works for you, drop a like and a favourite, some feedback, some comments. If it doesn't work for you, let me know if you have any other ways of getting Ascendant shards or energies easily, and I'll probably make another video on it. Also drop a like if you wish, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.